Beneath miles of crushing darkness, where light itself becomes a forgotten dream, lurk shadows far more profound than any known predator. For generations, mariners have whispered tales of an entity, an impossibly vast presence dwelling beyond the very limits of our comprehension. This is not merely a creature of myth, but an enigma whose alleged existence shatters every cornerstone of established marine biology. We delve now into the terrifying folklore of the Void Weaver, a leviathan spoken of only in hushed, reverent tones within deep ocean circles. Its description varies wildly across cultures, yet core impossibilities consistently define its horrifying, unyielding, and legendary nature. Some accounts describe a serpentine form so immense it could encircle continents, moving through the abyssal plains with disturbing, impossible grace. Other whispers speak of an amorphous, sentient cloud of darkness, capable of consuming light and manipulating the very fabric of its oceanic environment. The common thread? Its alleged physical dimensions exceed anything conceivable, demanding an astronomical biomass that simply cannot exist in the deep. Consider the sheer energy required to sustain a metabolism of this scale, given the abyssal scarcity of nutrients and extreme pressures. Traditional biological paradigms struggle immensely to accommodate a creature that allegedly harvests energy directly from the Earth's geothermal core or dark matter. Such a feat would defy fundamental laws of thermodynamics, requiring an internal biological reactor far beyond any known photosynthetic or chemosynthetic processes. Its legendary presence suggests an ecological footprint so vast it would fundamentally alter oceanic chemistry and disrupt entire global ecosystems.
Scientists, naturally, dismiss such fantastic claims as ancient superstitions or the misidentification of colossal yet explainable deep-sea fauna. Yet persistent, unverified sonar anomalies deep within the Mariana Trench occasionally surface, displaying patterns defying known physical explanations for living organisms. These fleeting signals, often dubbed ghost echoes, sometimes register magnitudes too large, too fast, or too irregularly structured for any documented deep-sea animal. Could these be the Void Weaver's elusive signature? A mere ripple left by an impossibly large entity navigating the ultimate unknown. The pressure alone at these depths is unimaginable. Protein structures denature, cell membranes rupture, and complex biological systems simply cease functioning. Any organism existing there must possess adaptations so profound they would essentially be alien life forms from our terrestrial biological perspective.
The Void Weaver's legend attributes it with a body composed of exotic matter, or perhaps a non-Newtonian fluid, impervious to crushing hydrostatic forces. Furthermore, ancient mariner lore describes its alleged ability to manipulate gravity locally, creating impossible currents or momentary pockets of vacuum. This would demand biological machinery capable of generating immense gravitational fields, an outright rejection of physics as we currently understand it. Anecdotal evidence, though entirely lacking scientific rigor, fuels the Void Weaver's terrifying mystique across generations of oceanographers and submariners. There are isolated reports of deep-sea remotely operated vehicles abruptly losing power, then experiencing strange, unrecoverable data corruption deep in the abyss. One expedition in the Southern Ocean described an inexplicable, immense magnetic pulse emanating from below, frying sensitive instrumentation for miles around.
Later analysis showed no geological or atmospheric event could account for this localized electromagnetic disturbance, sparking uneasy speculation among the crew. These occurrences remain unexplained, forever relegated to the realm of coincidence or equipment malfunction, yet they perfectly align with the Void Weaver's legendary traits. The creature is often described as possessing a longevity that borders on eternal, existing for eons without discernible aging or biological decay. No known multicellular organism on Earth can escape senescence indefinitely. Cellular damage accumulates, and biological systems eventually succumb to the inexorable march of time. The Void Weaver's alleged immortality poses a profound challenge to our understanding of cellular regeneration, telomere dynamics, and the very mechanics of life itself. It supposedly bypasses fundamental biological limitations, perhaps existing in a state of suspended animation or possessing truly alien, self-repairing nanotechnology.
Evolutionary biology offers no pathway for the emergence of such a creature. Its existence would necessitate a completely different tree of life. What ancestral form could precede an entity defying gravity, manipulating energy directly, and sustaining itself with unimaginable scale and longevity? The concept challenges the very notion of natural selection, as its extreme characteristics seem to negate environmental pressures that typically drive evolution. Such a leviathan would require an energy source far exceeding anything Earth's biosphere could provide, even at its most vibrant primordial stages. The vastness of its hypothetical metabolic requirements alone would render its development impossible within any known ecological framework or energy pyramid. Even if a precursor existed, its transition into the Void Weaver's impossible form represents a leap beyond anything Darwinian principles could ever describe.
This suggests a genesis, perhaps extraterrestrial or even pre-terrestrial, from an epoch predating Earth's own biological beginnings, a true cosmic enigma. Perhaps its body is not biological at all, but an organized consciousness interacting with matter in ways we barely grasp, a living field of force. This would allow it to seemingly alter its physical state, appearing as a solid leviathan one moment, then an ethereal shadow the next. Its reported habitat extends into regions scientists cannot yet reach, the absolute darkest, coldest, and most geologically unstable zones of the global ocean. Imagine traversing hydrothermal vents with temperatures lethal to known life, or navigating trenches where tectonic plates grind with terrifying, unpredictable force. The Void Weaver purportedly thrives there, its physiology supposedly immune to superheated plumes, toxic chemical cocktails, and cataclysmic seismic activity.
It is said to make its lair in negative light environments, regions so profoundly dark that even chemosynthetic bacteria struggle for a foothold. How could any complex organism maintain homeostasis amidst such relentless chaos, let alone manipulate its surroundings with legendary, godlike power? The very thought challenges the protective biological membranes, enzyme functions, and DNA integrity required for all known cellular life to persist. Its existence would redefine the parameters of extremophile survival, pushing the boundaries of biological possibility into the realm of pure science fiction. Legends even describe its inexplicable ability to vanish and reappear instantaneously, not merely moving, but truly disappearing from detectable reality. This suggests a mastery over spatial dimensions, or perhaps a temporary exit from our perceived continuum, a terrifying prospect for any physical entity.
The psychological impact of such a legend is profound, leaving an indelible mark on those who claim fleeting, unverified encounters with its presence. Deep-sea divers, known for their steely resolve, have reported debilitating feelings of existential dread and profound disorientation after strange abyssal events. This visceral, primal fear of the utterly unknown resonates deeply within the human psyche, reminding us of our fragile place in the cosmos. The Void Weaver legend persists because it taps into our deepest anxieties about the true scale and potential horrors lurking in the uncharted abyss. It embodies the ultimate paradox, a living entity so fundamentally alien it forces us to question the very definition of life itself. Perhaps the legend serves as a metaphor, an ancient warning about forces within the deep that humanity is utterly unprepared to comprehend or confront.
Could it be a collective memory, passed down through generations, of an ancient deep-sea encounter with something truly beyond our current understanding? What if the Void Weaver is not a single organism, but a manifestation of a vast, interconnected, non-biological network permeating the entire deep ocean? This would explain its apparent omnipresence, its ability to influence disparate locations, and its utter defiance of conventional biological constraints. While scientific consensus attributes these legends to natural phenomena, a sliver of nagging doubt persists among even the most hardened researchers. Unexplained geological shifts, localized energy spikes, and baffling patterns of deep-sea bioluminescence occasionally mirror aspects of the Void Weaver's folklore. Is it possible that the legend is a cultural interpretation of a genuinely anomalous yet natural deep ocean phenomenon we simply lack the tools to understand?
For instance, could complex seismic resonance or previously unknown forms of geoelectric discharge create localized fields mimicking a colossal entity's presence? Or perhaps the Void Weaver is an incredibly rare, hyper-evolved organism possessing adaptations so extreme they appear supernatural to our limited perception. Such a discovery would fundamentally rewrite every textbook on biology, physics, and the very origins of life on this planet or beyond. But this organism would still adhere to some physical laws, even if those laws are currently beyond our grasp, unlike the Void Weaver's legend. Yet the persistent whispers speak of a consciousness, a malevolent intelligence observing from the dark, linked to inexplicable seismic tremors deep within the earth. These void quakes, as some call them, register anomalous patterns, suggesting not merely geological stress, but an orchestrated, rhythmic, impossible cadence.
What if the true terror lies not in the Void Weaver's existence, but in what its mere legend implies about our perceived reality? It forces us to confront the humbling possibility that the deep ocean holds secrets so profound they could unravel our most cherished scientific principles. Perhaps the legend is a cosmic echo, a vestige of a time when Earth itself harbored life forms utterly unconstrained by what we now call science. Or perhaps, far more chillingly, the Void Weaver is merely a precursor, a faint shadow of something truly incomprehensible awaiting discovery. And in the crushing silence of the abyss, where no human eye can see, the boundaries between myth, science, and terrifying reality blur. We can only wonder what impossible truths the deep ocean still guards, patiently waiting for humanity to truly peer into the heart of the void.